Hey guys, so in today's video, what we are trying to really do here is that we're trying to solve questions in a little sleeker way and doing it a better way and trying to write our codes in a better style, I would say. Okay, a lot of times we all can write codes, we all can write SQL joins, we can write it better. But I think, how can you write the code smaller? Okay, that is the goal. And how do you write a code without using a lot of CTs or a lot of subqueries in general? Okay, so that's what I'm trying to get through this video, and I'm gonna show you guys how to do that. And I've created a question which kind of follows the similar approach. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and check out the question. And as usual, I would highly recommend you guys to try it on your own because it really some is the way which I learn, is like trying out and solving as many questions as possible. Because if you solve a lot of questions, eventually, even if you're watching just my videos and you watch all of the videos, you're going to get quite a good understanding of how I think, and you probably would start to get good at it eventually. So let's see the question what we have today, which is this. Okay, calculate the total revenue for each product sold based on the quantity ordered and price. Okay, so you have to calculate a total revenue. Okay, and for the product based on the quantity ordered and the price. So basically, there is a possibly thinking, okay, in my thought. Okay, so if there are like three quantity of like three cokes. Okay, and the price for that each coke is $4. Okay, so you have to calculate that coke. The quantity is three or something like that, and if its price is $4, then the total price is $12. Three into four, right? That's what the question is, I suppose. Okay, so let's see the create table. Okay, so we have created a products table, then we have created the order table, and then we have the foreign key and references here. Okay, nice. And then we have inserted data into this. Okay, and then we again inserted data into the orders table. And what the output expected result that we're expecting is something on these lines. It's product name, total revenue, laptop $1,600, mouse $130, keyboard $150. And then these are tables. So let me run these both tables. It's gonna show the same thing. Okay. Yeah. So what are we expecting here? Okay. So we're expecting in the final output, okay, as a product name and total revenue. So before I go ahead and solve, you guys, I would want you guys to pause the video right now and go ahead and try it out on your own. I'm pretty sure you will be able to solve it. I mean, if you've been watching the videos for a while now, it's a pretty good question, simple one, but you should be able to solve it. Okay, so here goes the solution and the thought process on how we will do it. Okay, so I have a thing that do not jump in writing a SQL query immediately. If you're good enough, jump into it, no doubt about it. But take at least a 2-3 minutes thinking about what is a sleeker and what is a faster way, or without using a lot of subqueries, how can I solve it in that approach? So if I had to think of this, okay, I know that. So what we need is of all the product, we need all the products, okay. So I'm thinking to do something like a inner join or something, because that's what we need here. And what do we need? We need a total revenue. So thinking what you might want to do, like guys might be thinking right now. So you can see that product ID and product ID are same. So you might want to do an inner join between them, and you will have a price column, and then you'll have the quantity. So you have price quantity, and then you're going to multiply it and create a third column, and that is going to do it as a revenue, and then you can eventually select it out. But it is a kind of, I feel that is a kind of a lengthy procedure to do it and to do a lot of that. But I'm going to do a simple method of showing you guys how you can write it a better query. Okay. So let me go ahead and write select. Okay. And let me do from first. And what we need is from prod. Okay. I'm going to just put P from products. Okay. From products. Okay. And then we're going to do from orders, and then we're going to do join, and we're going to do orders. Okay. And we need ORD. Yeah. So we need ORD. Okay. And yeah, then we're going to do on. Okay. P dot we're gonna do on product ID. Yeah, it's nice. Okay. And then we have ORD and product ID again. Product ID. Yeah, it's wrong. Okay. So we're doing from, okay, product ID, ORD, and let me do P dot everything. Is something wrong? Why is it showing? Let me see if something is wrong or not. Okay. Could not be found. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I see. Yeah. So I think this is what's showing right now. So we're getting all the P, and let me just run this above one and see. Okay. So what do we need? Okay. So do we don't need everything from P. We just need the product name. So let me just write that down for you guys first. Okay. Product name. Okay. Product name. Okay. And what do we need here? Okay. Uh, we need so how we're gonna calculate revenue? It's simple. Okay. We will have to calculate total revenue. We have to do it price and quantity multiplication. So, but we also want to add it up, right? So we want to add everything up, right? So what I'm gonna do in here is that as you see in here, let me see. Okay. Um, ID. Okay, and yeah. So I'm gonna do this way. Okay, I'm gonna do sum, and then I'm gonna do what else I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do sum, and I'm gonna do p dot price. Okay, p dot price into o dot quantity. Yeah, quantity as total revenue. Okay, as total revenue. Okay. So this is what I'm doing here. And what's the output like? Let's see. Okay. $1,600. Okay. And yeah, product ID. Okay. ID. Okay. Quantity. Okay. And I think, yeah. And but you have to understand, okay, if I'm doing in this way, what I have to really do in here is that I have to use a group by function. You know why? Because there are a lot of product names. If you can observe in here, there's definitely a lot of data in here. So I don't want in the orders table. So I want it to be grouped by the product name because I'm getting the data on product name. So I'm going to do a group by on product name, p dot product name. And let me see if this is coming right or not. Let me check. Okay. I think there's an, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Okay. Because in the question, I think so there might be an issue with the question I created in here. Because if you observe one thing in here, there's like laptop is 1800, 800. Okay. And the quantity is two here. Okay. And it's idle. So this becomes 1600. Okay. And there's one more laptop you observe here. That's 800. Okay. So I think there's an issue with here. So this should ideally be 2400. This is wrong in my opinion, I feel. Okay. So this is 200, 400, right? And let me check if there's anything else wrong with it, the solution. Yeah. So I think 150 is correct for keyboard. It's correct, 150, and mouse is gonna be 140 again. Okay. So I think yeah. So this is an issue with the question I created. Okay. But it's all right. Okay. So this is what we're getting as a final output. Okay. Let me run all the three for you guys. Okay. And you see. So what we did here is that let me do like a simple calculation in front of you guys and see. Okay. So let me calculate. Okay. So in three. Okay. What is the value? Okay. So if you do, there are three products in quantity is three for keyboard. Okay. So then 50. So we're getting at 150 in here. Perfect as what we wanted. Okay. Laptop, there are two laptops. So 1600. And there's one more laptop here. Quantity product ID. Okay. That makes it 2400. And for the mouse, let's look at it's true, right? 20. Okay. So mouse in total is 5 plus 2. Look at this. Okay. So we're getting around 7. 7 into 20 is what? $140. So it's a pretty good question, simple question. Okay, I think that's about it for this question, and I think this was quite a good one. I feel okay. So yeah, so this is just I mean you could have solved this question using like creating a CTA and everything, okay, creating one more table, but I didn't want to do it. I wanted you guys to basically learn this style of writing queries because in most of the interviews, I think if you write queries like these, in my opinion, the interviewers are more likely to think that you have a better understanding of concepts because if you use a lot of CTs, it just thinks that you cannot think logically enough, in my opinion. I mean, it's not wrong to use in any way, but try to avoid using it and try to write queries like these because a lot of people get impressed with queries like this. This is something I've seen from people who have the reviews I've got from my seniors who I've worked with. I used to use a lot of CTs, and they were like, okay, if you can do it in a faster way and write a sleeker code, it's better. So I think this was the question for this particular section. Okay, And I hope you guys like this video. And if you guys really enjoyed this video, I would really appreciate if you guys could put in like 5 likes for this video. It really helped me and in everything. So I thank you for your time. Thank you for watching this video. Till then, have a good day and take care. Bye.